journey. So, Sophie has asked me a beautiful question. That is our topic. Topic today is the 5th verse of Patanjali, that literally means thoughts are painful or non-painful. You see, she is on time. My friend Michelle is on time. So you all look beautiful and handsome, so I will start with the beautiful verse and the message today. So the 5th verse of the Patanjali Yoga Sutra says all these thoughts are either painful or non-painful. So we will cover this topic today. What we have covered until today, do you remember? What is yoga? It is mindfulness. Mind operates in 5 subjective states: wandering, forgetfulness, and obsessed. So we have to get rid of 3 subjective states. The 4th and the 5th leads us to the state of mindfulness. Second sutra explains what exactly is mindfulness. It is emptying the mind of its content. Content is thoughts. Good. What happens? The moment the mind is empty, the moment the mirror is empty, and you stand in front of that mirror, you see that the most beautiful woman or man is in front of the mirror. So we realize our true nature. So when the mind reflects that true nature in us, that was the thought. But who is a non-meditator who is always suffering? On one account or the other. You praise that guy, he suffers. You criticize that guy, he suffers. I'll give you a lot of examples. So that brings us to the 5th sutra, which says the thoughts are painful or non-painful. But we should answer so that we should have a continuity of the 3rd and the 4th sutra. What is that? Why mind should be made empty? Because there are millions of thoughts. They mixed up. They show us the mixed reality. They give us the mixed facts. Some facts are not actually facts. Some are the facts. So if we empty the mind, it is something like that. You see your living room, a lot of stuff is there. You remove all the stuff, you clean the room, and then you put again the same stuff which is required, and what is not required is gone. So clear the first answer. There are other answers also. We will take up slowly. Now, how many ways the mind operates in thoughts? We understood it happens in 5 groups of thoughts. That we will take up one after the other. So all these 5 groups of thoughts are either painful or not painful. Sophie asked me the question before the start, and it is the same topic I am taking. What should be our next question? What painful thought is, or what it does? It causes pain, discomfort, letharginess, fatigue, anxiety, anger, greed, hate, delusion, jealousy. Without thought, can you be jealous? they are stored and trigger at times when we are living habitually. Pay attention. They are stored. So in Patanjali, we will study, he says there is a karma shaya, reservoir of all the impressions are stored there. And habitually they trigger. You look very good. Are you praising me or you see? See the thought. See the thought. See the thought. So even if I say you are looking wonderful, so the mind, because of the trigger mechanism, it alternates between painful and non-painful. No, I'm serious. You are really looking wonderful. And still you have a doubt. You see these thought patterns? From where the trigger comes? How these thoughts are qualified? From the past impression. See that? Same thought. No problem at one time, and it causes the problem at other time. What are the non-painful thoughts? And what they do? They cause pleasure. You are beautiful. You say, thank you very much. How long the pleasure remains? How long? For a few seconds. Maybe when you are lying on the bed and then you say, the beard guy told me I'm so beautiful. But by repetition you get that pleasure. But the pleasure is short-lived. So that is why the Patanjali says it is non-painful. It is not painful. So he never says it gives you happiness. It gives you the pleasure which is short-lived. Are you clear? But when we do not get it, it becomes painful. Every time I come to you and I say, you are beautiful, you are wonderful. And one time I miss, what happens to your mind? I didn't say anything. But the mind is expecting. Expectation is dropped because I don't say it, so it becomes painful. That is why the Patanjali says it is either painful, not painful. Understood? Now see how our own mind makes us crazy. That is the point in our daily life. The painful thought occur between two not painful thoughts, and not painful thought occur between two painful thoughts. Find out in your daily life. And that is how our mind is ruling our life. And it causes the anxiety, stress, duality, conflict, problems, relationship issues. Because we pay attention, we give value to it without understanding. Same thing. 10 times I say, you are wonderful. 11th time I forget it, I miss it. Because I am focused on the topic. You say, okay, this beard guy was making fun of me. 10 times he said, but today he didn't say. Today I am very well prepared to receive. It happens. It happens. That is the problem of the mind. Did we understand that all these thoughts that occur in the mind, whether they are painful or non-painful, from the reservoir of impressions, we say it is sanskar or English translation will be tendencies. Tendencies, how they come? Because of the habit. From where the habit has come? Because of the repetition. From where the repetition has come? Because I'm living my life unconsciously, habitually, in addiction of the thoughts. Addicted to these thoughts, the mind lives in ignorance and it does not recognize its true nature. What is the third sutra? In meditation, we discover our true nature. Because of the mixed reality created by the thoughts are painful and non-painful, hides my real nature. Are you getting it? We are understanding the fifth sutra. Our Eastern wisdom tradition, once you start learning seriously, it is so much organized. The sutra means the thread. When I use the word Patanjali Yoga Sutra, so sometimes you see the thread, there are three thin threads are intertwined, or sometimes multiple threads, so that the multiple principles are intertwined to form a sutra. Sutra is a one-liner, a phrase, incomplete sentence, but every word gives a deep meaning. It conveys an essence. Why the sutras were there? This sutra is almost more than 3,000 years old. Why? In those days, we did not have the printing mechanism, so that when the master is giving those sutras to their students, they could memorize them. They could remember. Vratayah panchatayah kleshta akleshta. So it gives me a clear understanding what it means by the thought pattern. So painful and non-painful. Now coming to the next point. Okay, I understand painful thoughts, non-painful thoughts. Let it be there. That is how I am living day by day. The biggest challenge of our life is we are addicted by these alternating thoughts. They continue to enter into our life days after days, weeks after weeks, months after months, years after years. And we expect a different result. We expect a permanent peace by these thought pattern, which causes the anxiety, depression, delusion. How is it possible? How it is possible? Why it is not possible? Because these painful and non-painful thoughts is caused by ignorance. What is ignorance? Incompleteness. I feel a sense of incompleteness. I feel sense of incompleteness within me. Then I say, honey, can you bring a cup of tea? Then I say, honey, I love you. Because I feel the sense of incompleteness. It is attachment. It has nothing to do with the love. I know you will say no, but let me explain you. Will you love your honey if every time the honey says you are crazy? No. First, you like a person, then you love a person. If you dislike a person, you cannot love a person. Understand that. So it means we should leave our honey. I'm not saying that. Do not misunderstand me. But understanding. So where the understanding? Because I love myself, let me discover the love within me and express the love with my honey. Beyond likes and dislikes. Then what will happen? Now I love you not because I like you or dislike you. I simply because the love is within me. There is nothing that I can do in my relationship except to express love and happiness in my relationship. Do you understand that? That is the journey. So when the real nature is discovered within you, see how practical it is. It builds up a social relationship, a personal relationship, and it gives you a sense of creativity, a heightened state of awareness. That is the goal of meditation. Meditation is just closing eyes, focus on the breath, and fear falling into sleep. That is not mindfulness meditation. It has nothing to do with it. Understand that. So our sutra is coming from this master who says, these thought pattern, whatever the thought pattern enters into the mind, it is either painful or non-painful. Finished. What to do? What to do? So there is a process. There is a method. That is what the journey of self-discovery, yoga and mindfulness is. So first I have to recognize what are the thoughts that causes pain in my life. So I made a list. You are hurt. Why you are hurt? Because of ego. See, you cannot be hurt if you don't have an ego. Call your cat Safi, how crazy you are, and she will still jump on your. So first step is recognize what causes you the pain in relationship. Otherwise, when you express these thoughts, you have to convert them into non-painful thoughts. That is why we need to recognize these thoughts are either painful and non-painful. So means I increase the percentage of awareness and the feeling about those thoughts so that it becomes non-painful in my thought, in my speech, in my action. What it means? Is anger painful or non-painful? If the anger is painful, I have to convert into non-painful. Anxiety, reaction, delusion, to love, generosity, truth. Once this is done, then we examine the non-painful thoughts and we discover even these non-painful thoughts contain an element of pain. You see that I never become angry. I have stopped becoming angry over you. I'm holding myself. It is non-painful. But see that now if you say anything, I will become angry. So you are holding back. This will not work. This will not work. So Patanjali says no. Converting means that you have to go into the cause of anger and the anxiety. That is ego sense. From where the ego sense comes because of attachment and detachment. from where the attachment and detachment comes from, because I give value to a particular thought. So I stop giving value, I drop attachment and detachment, I drop the ego sense that causes the anxiety and the anger, and now I have converted a particular thought to a non-painful thoughts. Means we create good thoughts, and then what happens? Then what the master is saying, once you have created a good thought pattern into your mind, in order to succeed in mindfulness, you have to remove even the good thoughts. This is crazy. Yes, mindfulness is craziness. Why? Do you take your car inside your living room? That is the answer. You use the car, you drive to workplace, you bring it back home, you park in the garage, you say goodbye, then you enter into the home. That is the journey of meditation, even if the car is so good. But if the car breaks down because of painful thoughts 10 times, it will not be able to reach at home. But we keep those good thoughts in society, in our personal life, in our dealing. But for meditation, we have to say goodbye. We have to say goodbye to these thoughts. Last point I repeat, and then we will start with our journey. You see that, can you tell me a single thought that is yours? That is only yours. So simple. Did you learn alphabets in the womb of your mother? All the thought comes from the alphabets. So all the thoughts are coming from outside. So even if you claim it is my original thought, but it contains alphabets. It contains words, and that has a socially accepted meaning. Are you getting it? No thought belongs to us. All thoughts comes from outside. Clarity, see the clarity. Ask yourself this week and tell me that you have one thought that is only yours. Nobody owns that thought. Or someone has borrowed this thought from you. That is what you know. So why to worry? What is not me? Why should I worry? I should simply become aware that the thought of an anger or the anxiety or delusion, it's not me, it's not mine. Leave it. You become aware. Are you getting it? But what motivates you to stick to that thought? Return again, ego. How dare you say to me, enough is enough now. Bring paper. Divorce. Why don't you divorce the thought plus first? First divorce all the thoughts because they do not belong to you. And then talk. The problem will be solved. We don't want to do that. So I said, all these thought pattern creates an impression. These impressions are tendencies. They are known as sanskaras. They are known as Vyasa. The Sanskrit word vasana means it has taken shelter in my mind. It does not want to leave because I claim the ownership. I claim the ownership that person A is crazy. You see? Make it simple. From where that thought has come? Liking and disliking. So by liking and disliking, you are strengthening your ego sense. Ego sense comes from ignorance, a sense of incompleteness. So who is benefited? You? You're lying on the bed and thinking that guy is crazy. And that guy is sleeping soundly. See, their thoughts are painful and non-painful. They remain at the deeper level. They create habit, cultural conditioning, social conditioning in our day-to-day life. So mind is a heavily conditioned. To decondition is the way of mindfulness. Are you getting it? Let us start our journey of meditation. After listening this gossip over mind, eyes are closed and you're looking at the body. Eyes are closed and you are looking at the body. Adjust and align your body. So how do you adjust and align? From the joints? Looking at the neck joint, feel, be aware, sensation, being comfortable and steadiness. In higher meditation, as we proceed with the sincerity and commitment, we'll go into the higher and the higher. So I'll change these steps. Look at the shoulder joints. Feel the sensation, being comfortable and steadiness. We give a pause, a space between. Did I discuss in the very beginning why we want to empty the mind? It offers me, because the millions and trillions of thoughts offers me mixed reality, mixed fact. I want to know the reality. So looking at the entire body from the top to the toes, all the joints of the body. So in that state of the body, you look, you feel, and you look, you feel, and then what happens? You experience sensation, being comfortable and steadiness. My friends, journey is so simple. What causes this a complex journey? The answer is simple. Mixed reality caused by the thoughts, nurtured over so many years, now being carefree. Thoughts are coming and going. I just talked today. No thought is mine. Can you drop that me and mine from every thought? Then you can see these thoughts are coming, going, staying, leaving, and you are totally free. Like you are standing across a road watching the traffic. That traffic in the mind are the movement of these thoughts, feeling, sensation, amazes, experiences. Or these thoughts are like the birds flying in the sky. Any bird flying in the sky does not give a scratch to the sky. Nothing happens. Means what? From the fire of awareness, you are separating all these thoughts from you. That is the state of being carefree. And in that state, you are looking inside the head in the space. And in that space, you are looking at a point in the space. Point in the space, yes, any point. And when you look at a point in the space, you experience calmness. You get a spark. You get a flash of calmness. Oh, I did nothing, but the calmness is there. No, I have a habit of becoming angry. Anger veils that calmness caused by the thoughts and the tendencies which are either painful or non-painful. See that when the mind is clear, there is a doubt-free understanding, then the mind loosens the grip over these thought patterns. But even then, we will continue to purify the mind in the next step, looking deep inside the rib cage, in the space, experiencing a point of calmness, and start breathing quick, short, and playful breath through both the nostrils. Just play and fun. Continue, please. And stop this. Feel the change. Experience the sensation. And you may also experience a sense of blankness and emptiness. And that is the right time to take a deep, silent, slow breathing. Inhale deeply without making any noise. Look deep inside the forehead and start humming sound louder, deeper, longer. continue. No, stop this, do nothing, remain as you are, check. Is the body steady, comfortable? Is the mind start moving within? At that moment it is good to deepen the experience. Look at the head and the neck. Who is looking? The mind. How it is looking, it becomes aware. What awareness brings? Experience of sensation, relaxation and stillness. Move the mind on the right arm. Be there. Feel what it brings. Sensation, relaxation and stillness. The mind goes to the left arm. It becomes aware. You feel it. And you experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. The mind moves on the rib cage, in the front, in the back. Mind is looking means mind is aware, means mind knows the rib cage, and then experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. The mind goes to the belly, feel the sensation, relaxation and stillness. Mind goes to the right leg. You feel the sensation, relaxation and stillness. Mind goes to left leg. You feel the sensation, relaxation and stillness. The entire body, from the top to the toes, and you feel the sensation, relaxation and stillness. We will understand in detail, but for the time of understanding, look inside the forehead. We have three powers of the mind: the power of knowledge, power of desire, and the power of action. Masters tell us that their location, the power of wisdom, location is deep inside the head. Look deep inside the head. Just be there. Looking at a point of calmness is there. Now you almost bypass the body and the breath. We start working on the mind through the mind. So looking at that point of calmness, you start hammering the mantra deep inside the forehead in the space at a point with the mantra mentally, not loudly, not movement of the lips or the tongue. Do it quick, fast and loud in your mind. Why? Did I talk about it? That between the two non-painful thoughts, we have one painful thought. So we are hammering so fast, quick and loud, we don't allow the mind to bring any past impression converting into a thought. Just see. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. When in extreme anger, it is possible that we are not able to utter a word. Our face becomes red. If that is possible in anger, why that is not possible in calmness and peace? Bypassing the body and the breath. See that. Power of knowledge. We are going to a point from where the knowledge in the mind springs, takes birth. That is why we are hammering. Now, looking inside the heart in the space, start hammering again. Om, 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 om. The mind is taken to the root of the desire. Three forces. And if these forces are balanced, the mind is empty. That's another way. That's a deeper principle. We'll talk about it later. But at present, we are doing the practice. So continue. Hammering. Quick, fast and loud. Why I say quick, fast and loud in your mind? So you don't allow a single thought to come in between two om. So the mind raises its awareness. You live in a heightened state. And that empty, you get a glimpse of emptiness of the mind. Mentally. I'm doing it loudly to make you understand. Continue. I appreciate you all are doing good. And now look inside the belly button. That is the power of action. Inside the belly button in the space, and start hammering quick, fast and loud. And stop hammering, remain as you are, no movement. Look inside the heart in the space, pick up a point, first point, and drop mentally. Shantoham means I am the peace. Then from that point, move deeper into the space inside the heart. You find only the space or emptiness. The mind moves deeper, pick up a point, become aware, drop Shantoham, or you can simply say, I am the peace. And again move deeper, pick up a point as if it is a milestone. Within few seconds you will discover you are too far from the world outside, from the body, from the breath, including the thoughts that are coming and going, and you are going deeper, deeper and deeper. Pick up a milestone as a point in the space, deeper than the previous one, drop Shantoham. Continue. and doing nothing. Remain in that state of doing nothing. Doing nothing means revelation should take place deeper within. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms. Place it on your eyes. Bring the hands down. We will share our experiences now. How are you, Sophie?
I am good, Girish.
Good.
I felt like I'm going backwards. It's like really like a rope that gets loosened.
Yeah. That's a good expression. That's a deeper. How are you, Mead? Unmute. I see your lips are moving.